Hello, Clive Staples Lewis here, also known as C.S. Lewis. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about my book, Mere Christianity. You see, in book 1 of this book, I sought to talk about how there is right and wrong in the universe, and it gives us a clue as to its meaning. So, at the very end of the first chapter, I talk about that we humans know that we ought to behave in a certain way, and we cannot really get rid of it. We also know that we do not in fact behave in that very way. Allow me to flesh this out a little further. I'm sure you've all seen it. People arguing, getting on, and someone says, "How'd you like it if anyone did the same to you?" "That's my seat, I was there first. Leave him alone, he isn't doing you any harm." You see, when these people say these things, they're appealing to some morality, some law of human nature. Or else they wouldn't say these things, they wouldn't appeal to these things. Now, when I say law, though, it is a little bit different than how we use law in the modern day. You might take the law of gravity. Well, you have no choice on whether you want to obey the law of gravity. The law of human nature is a little bit different because we can obey or disobey it. Now, some people might say to me, "Oh, there's no such thing as a law of human morality. Look at all the different civilizations and cultures of history. They've all been very, very different." Now, I agree they are different in some small ways, but in large ways they are the same. You see, what ancient civilization, what modern civilization, the Romans, the Greeks, the Chinese. Look, think of a country where people were admired for running away in battle, or where a man felt proud of double-crossing all the people who had been kindest to him. It doesn't exist. You might as well add 2 + 2 = 5. It just doesn't happen. Now, some people will say they don't believe in a right or wrong. But in the very next moment, as soon as they're turned their back, all of a sudden, if you break a promise on them, they say, "That's not fair." They're appealing to some moral law, you see? Now, secondly, we all break this law. Indeed, this year, this month, or very likely even this very day, we have failed to practice ourselves the kind of behavior we expect from other people. The point, if we do not believe in decent behavior, why should we be so anxious to make excuses for not having behaved decently? The truth is, we believe in decency so much, we feel the rule of law pressing on us so that we cannot bear to face the fact that we are breaking it, and consequently we try to shift the responsibility. I'll see you next time for Chapter 2.